In this video, I'll be sharing a full moisture routine done on a low porosity hair, as well as giving you tips and techniques on how to retain your moisture. So keep watching for that. One thing you should understand about low porosity hair and your cuticles is that they are tightly packed and they lie flat. This creates a barrier that is difficult for moisture or product to penetrate your hair shaft. That's why it's very important to understand techniques and how you can actually do your moisture routine on a low porosity hair. I would always start first with actually warming up my hair. You need to open up your cuticles by warming up your hair, and I'm going to start with adding water to my hair. Then I'm going to go in with my steam cap to slowly warm my hair up so that my cuticles are open and my products can penetrate easier. Starting this off would help your products to work well for your hair, whatever treatment you're doing, for it to penetrate your hair shaft better. Another alternative to this is just simply using warm water. I would always say that if you have low porosity hair, make sure that whatever step you're taking, you're doing it with warm water. That's honestly a great tip for low porosity hair. Just make sure that your cuticles are open and your moisture retention will increase simply by doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and steam my hair for 5 minutes. I'm just going to keep a timer for that. And one thing I will explain is that if you want to skip this process, you can just simply do that by using warm water. Now that my cuticles are open and I know that whatever product I'm using is penetrating my hair shaft, I'm going to go into my treatment and my deep conditioning process. I'm going to start off by using my treatment, which is a hair rinse that contains fenugreek, rosemary, cloves, and also hibiscus. I'm going to be pairing that with my deep conditioner from Mega Growth. I love combining these two together because it just makes your routine a lot faster. The herbs in this hair rinse help to strengthen your hair, reduce hair loss, and just protect your hair from excessive hair loss. And especially if you have fine hair, I highly recommend you start adding treatments to your routine or to your hair. It just makes a difference and makes your hair stronger, helps in your hair growth, and honestly, you would never regret it. I have a more detailed video on how you can make this, the benefits of using all these herbs on your hair, but trust me, this is something you do not want to skip in your routine. So I'm going to go ahead by using the deep conditioner, which is the Mega Good Deep Conditioner. Also a good product I will highly recommend. It works so well with my hair. It makes my hair feel so soft, and the product just easily penetrates into my hair shaft. It's not a thick product, so it works so perfectly for my hair. So whenever you're using this, I will always recommend that you pair it together with your treatment just to make the whole process faster, and also you're getting the best out of it. Like I said, this is my deep conditioning process, so I'm going to steam my hair for 20 minutes. The reason why I'm steaming my hair is so that my cuticles are open and my hair absorbs all the treatment, all the nutrients, and your moisture lasts longer. A tip I'm going to give to anyone with low porosity hair when they are doing their moisture routine: always make sure that whatever product you're using on your low porosity hair is a lightweight product because of how tightly packed your cuticles are. If you do not prep your hair with warm water first off to open up your cuticles, all that product you're using is just laying on top of your hair, and this can develop to product buildup. And product buildup is something you want to avoid, especially if you want to grow your hair, because it can clog up your pores, limit your hair growth, and scalp health is very important. To actually grow your hair and have a healthy hair, scalp health is very, very important. That's why I started off with warming up my hair. You can use warm water, you can use a steam cap. I always recommend you get a steam cap if you have low porosity. Honestly, it just takes time off your routine. So my moisture routine is done twice in a month, which means I'm doing it every other week after my wash day routine. I wash my hair twice a month and also do my moisture routine twice a month. It's very important that your natural hair stays moisturized because natural hair thrives on moisture. And if your hair is left dry, it will develop to split ends, which will lead to breakage and excessive hair loss. When you're rinsing out your deep conditioner from your hair, use warm water. Whatever step, whatever process you're doing to your hair with your low porosity hair, make sure that you're using a warm water. It will help you to actually rinse off the product better, and as well as making sure that your cuticles are open so that whatever product you're using next can actually penetrate your hair shaft. So that's a tip I'm going to give for anyone that has low porosity hair. Make sure that you're using warm water to open up your cuticles. Make sure that you're actually doing your routine properly, and we're going to go straight into the techniques and every other thing that goes into the next step. So my hair feels so soft now. Like literally, I love this deep conditioner. I'm pairing it with that treatment. Absolutely love it. My hair feels so soft. So like I mentioned, when it comes to having low porosity hair, you do not want to use heavy, thick conditioners. And because of that, I have a conditioner that is thick, but you can also, this is when technique comes into play. I'm going to be diluting my conditioner because you need to use like milky lightweight product on your hair because you do not want to develop product buildup. So I'm just going to spray my conditioner on my hair shaft, my length of my hair. With this method, I'm not going to develop product buildup because my hair easily absorbs all that conditioner because my cuticles are still open. I'm doing the LOC method, which is my liquid, oil, and cream. For the liquid, I'm going to be applying a water-based leave-in conditioner or mist on my damp hair, like you saw. So when you're shopping for conditioners or leave-in conditioner, just make sure that you're picking water-based conditioner. And if you have a thick conditioner, you can use this technique that you saw I did. You have to find ways around your low porosity hair to make it work, and thick product honestly do not work for low porosity hair. You need water based and lightweight products. So that's what I'm going to recommend for you to use on your hair. Then moving over to my oils, I'm going to apply lightweight oils that can actually lock in the moisture into my hair. It's very important that you do not use any thick oil, and I'll always recommend the virgin hair fertilizer. And I'll be pairing that with my herbal oil, which contains a lot of powerful herbs that help my hair so much in strengthening, reducing hair loss, hair growth, my scalp health. Like I have a very detailed video on how I make my herbal oil, so I'll definitely link that for you to check in the description box. But one thing I would never skip is a good scalp massage. Your scalp massage can help to stimulate the blood circulation on your scalp, which leads to hair growth. So it's something that I do not skip, and I will always suggest you try it. After applying that to the length of my hair and also my scalp to seal in that moisture, I'm going to go in with the last step, which is my cream. You can follow with a lightweight cream to reinforce the hydration, but avoid heavy creams that can cause buildup. So what I do is that I use shea butter as my last step because it simply helps to lock my moisture. But one way I do this is that I do not apply it directly to my scalp. It's very important that you do not use heavy or thick products directly to your scalp so that you do not clog up your scalp and cause product buildup, especially if you're in a long-term protective hairstyle like me. I'm keeping my hair for 3 months, so product buildup is something I should try my best to avoid. So I only apply my shea butter on the ends of my hair and the length of my hair. This helps me so much in my moisture retention on my ends, because a good tip is that if you're trying to grow your hair and retain more length, focus on your ends. They are the oldest part of your hair and they are the first to break always. So if you can reduce breakage on your ends, trust me, you will start retaining more length. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. I really hope it was helpful. This is my full moisture routine on a low porosity hair, and I hope these tips were helpful. So I'm going to be doing a full wash day routine on low porosity hair, so you can look out for that video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave that in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Love you guys, and bye.